Discours complet, les remarques puissantes du prince William lors de la COP30 au Brésil.
We come together today, here in the heart of the Amazon, at a pivotal moment in human history. A moment that demands courage, cooperation and unwavering commitment to our planet's future. A future that belongs not to us, but to our children and grandchildren. I want to first express my profound gratitude to Brazil for welcoming us all to Belem. Over the last week, I've seen firsthand that your global commitment to environmental progress is not new. It's built on decades of bold action, visionary thinking, and shared purpose. From the Rio Earth Summit in 1992 to Brazil rapidly becoming a leader in renewable energy and sustainable agriculture, you have shown the world what climate ambition looks like. Just earlier this week, the vibrant city of Rio de Janeiro hosted the Earthshot Prize, a global initiative I founded to accelerate and spotlight the most innovative solutions to our planet's greatest environmental challenges. Many of these solutions are born in the global south. I want to add my thanks to the gracious hospitality of Mayor Eduardo Pez. The event was not only a celebration of ingenuity and hope, but a powerful reminder of what's possible when we lead with vision and courage. It was inspiring to witness such bold ideas from people all over the world come to life in a place so deeply committed to sustainability. And so as we gather here in Belem, 10 years on from the Paris Agreement, we are reminded of the extraordinary power of nations, communities, and individuals coming together to drive change. Where we unite behind shared purpose, we can scale and accelerate solutions that transcend borders. Solutions that give us hope and fill us with optimism for the future. I have long believed in the power of urgent optimism, the conviction that even in the face of daunting challenges, we have the ingenuity and determination to make a difference, and to do so now. I grew up with my father, the King, talking about the power of nature and the importance of harmony in the natural world, a subject he has championed for over 5 decades. It's a privilege to also represent him here today, as well as everyone else who has championed this cause for so many years. All of us here today understand that we are edging dangerously close to the Earth's critical tipping points, thresholds beyond which the natural systems we depend on may begin to unravel. The melting of polar ice, the loss of the Amazon, the disruption of ocean currents. These are not distant threats. They are fast approaching and will affect every one of us, no matter where we live. Communities around the world are already facing rising seas, extreme heat, wildfires, floods, droughts, and increasing frequency of extreme weather. We saw the disastrous impact of simultaneous floods, fires and droughts in Brazil in 2023. Just this year, I visited the Welsh town of Pontypridd with my wife Catherine, where the community is still recovering from devastating floods. I met families who had lost their homes, their possessions, and their sense of security. One resident told me how the river that once brought life to the town had become a source of fear. Their resilience was deeply moving. It was also a powerful reminder that climate change is not a distant threat. It is affecting lives across the UK and across the world, from small towns to major cities, from coastal communities to inland regions. No corner of the globe will be unaffected. These impacts pose risks to growth, security and well-being in all countries. But we know that these risks often fall hardest on those who contributed least to the crisis. This demands urgent, coordinated action. We must ask ourselves, what legacy do we wish to leave? Because the impact of all our choices will be felt by us all around the world, in the safety of their homes, the stability of their livelihoods, and the health of the natural world that sustains us all. The road ahead will be tough. We must transform the way we power our lives, produce our goods, move from place to place, and care for our land. But this is not just a challenge, it is a profound opportunity. An opportunity to build cleaner economies, restore nature, and improve the health and well-being of communities everywhere. It is an opportunity to grow our economies, develop new technologies, and create secure and affordable energy systems that are central to our future prosperity and security. Action on climate not only protects future generations, but is a powerful engine to create better jobs and lives today. We need to work together to build resilience from the escalating costs of climate change and become nature positive. This means incentivizing protection and restoration, not destruction. It means recognizing nature's true value, not only in economic terms, but in its ability to sustain life, culture, and community for everyone to enjoy. As we stand together in the heart of the Amazon, a region not only vital to global climate stability, but also home to indigenous communities who have safeguarded these forests for generations, we are reminded that true climate leadership means listening to those who have lived in harmony with nature and empowering them as stewards of the planet's most precious ecosystems. At London Climate Action Week, I convened governments, philanthropists, and indigenous leaders to issue a call to action for land tenure and forest finance pledges to be delivered at COP30 here in Brazil. That call to action continued through New York Climate Week in September and brings us here to Belem, where we must listen to the voices and leadership of indigenous people and local communities who care for half of the world's land and a third of its remaining intact forests. Their territories are vital to climate mitigation and biodiversity preservation. Yet only 11% of this land is legally recognized. Where indigenous people and local communities have secured land rights, deforestation is lower, biodiversity is richer, and carbon is better stored. Yet nearly 800 million hectares of their land remain unrecognized. 10-year security empowers communities to resist harmful projects and pursue sustainable livelihoods. This is not just a moral imperative, it's a practical climate solution to the climate and biodiversity challenges our planet faces. Let us build a future where indigenous people and local communities are recognized as global climate leaders, where their rights are protected, their voices heard, and their knowledge respected as vital to the health of our planet. This week in Rio, I had the privilege of meeting representatives from indigenous people and local communities at events hosted by the Earthshot Prize and the Royal Foundation's United for Wildlife programme. Their connection with and tireless efforts to protect nature are nothing short of inspiring. They are not just participants in the climate conversation, they are leading it, and we must stand with them. But it is also important to acknowledge the progress we have made. From the Paris Agreement to the Global Biodiversity Framework, we have shown that this can be a unifying agenda. When nations come together, we can chart a course towards a more sustainable future. And the UK stands with you in this mission. The UK hosted COP26 commitment to halt and reverse forest loss and land degradation by 2030, signed by over 140 countries, was a historic alignment of global will and has already exceeded its target. Since then, the global goal on adaptation has been agreed, and the fund for responding to loss and damage has been operationalized so that resources can begin flowing to communities hit hardest by climate impacts. The COP26 Indigenous Peoples and Local Communities Forest 10-year pledge has already exceeded its target of $1.7 billion, with over $1.86 billion supporting strengthening forest communities. Climate finance is growing. Action is being taken on emissions. Renewable clean energy is expanding at record pace, creating thousands of new jobs and boosting economies around the world. Countries are embedding nature into climate strategies, launching national adaptation plans, and investing in nature-based solutions. These are not just policies, they are lifelines. Brazil's proposal for the Tropical Forests Forever Fund is a visionary step toward valuing nature's role in climate stability. That is why it was an Earthshot Prize finalist this year. The initiative recognises that climate and nature must be addressed together, not in silos, but in synergy. The science is clear. We must go further if we are to secure a livable future for all, and we must go together. The time for partnership, protection and progress is now. We know what is at stake. We know what must be done. And we know that no country, no community, no individual can do it alone. Our children and grandchildren will stand on the shoulders of our collective action. Let us use these inspiring surroundings here in the heart of the Amazon to rise to meet this moment, not with hesitation, but with courage, not with division, but with collaboration, not with delay, but with decisive commitment. Let us honour the leadership of those who have long protected the planet, indigenous peoples and local communities, and walk forward together. Let us build a future where nature is valued and where every child inherits a world of prosperity, not peril. Let us rise to this moment with the clarity that history demands of us. Let us be the generation that turns the tide, not for applause, but for the quiet gratitude of those yet to be born. This here at COP30 is our moment. Let us not waste it. Our children and grandchildren are watching and hoping. Obrigado.